After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwoe can go to become divine. But more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
I love this music track. I mean, it's obviously longer than just those 5 seconds, but usually I use that in the beginning of my current D&D campaign, and for the recap.
Here we are, the Nameless Isle. And here I thought Melody was unimaginative.
That's interesting that her armor... I mean, she's a seeker, so probably that has something to do with that. But she looks so much like a paladin.
Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly what you intend to do with such a power.
Well, guess I'll do what needs to be done for the good of the realm.
I have no doubt about that, but do remember, you can do what's good for you, too. All things in balance, you know.
Chaotic neutral, be like.
You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting, after all.
So, what exactly should I expect on the island?
Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ships burning in the bay, there's been a breach, let's call it. Regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. Make sure that's you.
Yeah. Are you telling that to me, or are you telling that to Lohse, or...?
The strongest will survive and ascend.
I was wondering what this wellspring my god mentioned.
I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but I'm smart enough to put 2 and 2 together. Where there is an ocean of source, there is a well for drawing from it.
The thing is, I do wonder if all the gods sacrificed their souls and it's, I don't know, lying around, what does souls do? Floating around, waiting to be taken by someone, and all the gods are pretty power hungry. Why is not one of them taking it? But probably there's something, like some precaution they used to do that. Rule with an iron fist. I don't think that's my character style, Alistair.
To rise to divinity, you probably need to take a gulp. Though I'm sure it won't be that simple.
But I mean, you could create quite some cool things with divine power. Alright, Laura.
Okay, wait. Before we go any further, there's something I want to ask you.
Sure, ask away.
Okay, so... Did you hear the one about the pregnant lich?
What? Fire away.
She forgot her prophylactory.
Oh gosh. Okay, somewhere between laugh and groan. Lavender laughs.
You're very generous, thank you. I just want to lighten the mood the smallest of scooches. I mean, we're at the Nameless Isle. One of us is about to ascend to divinity, and we still don't know exactly who.
Yeah, that will be an awkward discussion.
I guess things are about to get, interesting.
You know, I think interesting is a nice euphemism for violent.
We've come this far together. There's no reason to turn against each other now, not after everything we've been through. I don't want to hurt you, and I hope you don't want to hurt me either. But make no mistake, if you come for me, I'm coming for you too.
I hope we can just decide on something and then everyone is happy. I'm not really sitting straight today. When I look at the camera, oh well. Well, always failing at being straight. Okay, yeah, for Sebille we have something waiting on the Nameless Isle. For Ifan as well. For Fane probably too. And for Beast and for Lohse, we don't have anything around here. If we had the Red Prince around, he also has something to do here. What I might...
Tread carefully, my dear.
Ooh.
Those are black ring banners that I spy on the shore.
Charming.
I studied the tablet that you so generously provided. It showed me everything I need to know about creating a functional Swornbreaker. Once I have that, I'll be free of the Covenant. And free to spend the rest of my days with Mahalie.
Oh, kinda cute. And I mean, she really seems to be helping us, so I think it was a good call.
See those structures further inland? Remarkably like those from the caverns of the Black Pits, aren't they? Should you discover the parts needed for a Swornbreaker, please bring them to me. I'll make it worth your while. Also, you will likely encounter sworn followers of the God King on that island, I suspect. I would avoid combat if possible. Death can be less than final for them, if the God King wills it.
Do you have like any idea, any advice on how to proceed unhindered?
Almira doesn't respond right away. Instead, she turns and gazes intently at the island. After a long moment, she finally speaks.
Maybe something to say or like a phrase?
I sense a familiar presence. The Sallow Man. Yes. He's there somewhere. Likely commanding Black Ring forces. You should seek him out. He's a foul creature, but not opposed to cutting a deal.
I don't really want to make Black Ring deals, my friend.
Beware his underlings, though. If they challenge your presence, pose as a thrall of mine, and you should gain safe passage. My name should still command respect among them.
No idea. And here we have another one of the four sisters, the third one. One for each act.
The golden-haired woman in front of you casts an appraising eye over your attire. Slowly and deliberately, she winks at you.
Isn't the sea breeze marvelous, darling?
Flatty one.
Aside from that rancid smell. Oh, mind my manners. Welcome to Four Sisters, the sole distributors of sorcerous sundries in all of Rivellon. Now, don't be shy. Tell me, how can I help you?
If I may ask, how exactly did you get on board?
Oh, darling. Malady invited me, of course. She said you'd need all the help you could get.
She looks around with a gleam of horror in her eye.
Excuse me? Don't shame my ship.
And it looks like she was right.
Wow. Well, good tidings from your sister with the Seekers.
Oh, how sweet of you. My sources tell me she was able to get away from all that unpleasantness before it was too late.
Yeah, that's good to hear. It would have been cool if she just traveled with us, but well.
She should be traipsing to safety as we speak. Please tell me that my dear sister equipped you well with sorcerous sundries?
She did, but actually she gave me a very nice discount for guessing the answer to a riddle.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Nothing is more important to Four Sisters than happy customers.
Things are so freaking expensive.
It would be honorable for me to do the same then, wouldn't you say? Come closer so I can tell you. A little closer. Perfect.
Oh boy.
In the race for my heart.
She looks deep into your eyes.
I'm sorry, I have Ifan.
If you passed the Admirer in second place, what place would you be in?
That's a classic. You're still the second place. People usually assume when you pass the second place that you become the first one, but if you pass the second place becomes the third one, and you're the second. Well, second.
She shoots you a dangerous smile, all teeth and peril.
Looks like you can spot a winner just as well as I can. For that, you can have a slinky little discount on sorcerous sundries.
Those are so expensive. Let's see if we can steal from her. Big save. Yep. Also interesting, if you steal, they're not worth anything.
So soon? Oh, that's too bad. It gets so lonely here.
And what the? I've been robbed. I wonder who it was. Talking about robbing. No, talking about getting the sorcerer's sundries. I think we're just going to upgrade the vulture armor set. Cause yeah, with 3 levels above it. Might be smart. Or maybe we'll just wait for the next level up, I guess. Because it just costs so many of those resources. Gotta be careful. Alright, off we go. The Nameless Isle. And we can talk to Solora. I don't know, do you guys like Solora? For me, he seems so random.
Look at that island, Quercus. Covered in forest. A true forest. Can you smell it? Over the stink of the water. Millennia of mulch. Those woods are ancient.
Interesting. I mean, the thing is also with Nameless Isle, I really thought it would be like an abandoned island. But there seems to be quite a lot of people around. Magisters, we heard about Black Ring banners.
We're better to find a clue about the Great Acorn. Some of those trees could even date back to the first forest. The Knights of Dre will never find us here. A perfect sanctuary to pause and complete our research.
But we can't really pause here. There's way too much to be done.
It shouldn't leave so quickly, Quercus. There's still work to be done. The squirrel reaches out and hands you a piece of bark, covered in tiny, scratched handwriting.
Another spell?
Something I discovered in your lizard friend's basement. She won't miss it, but use it well.
Oh. That's something we forgot, by the way. It's not a quest, but if you check on Meister Siva, which you could do, which is not the worst idea, because I mean you completed all two of your additional visions and got your source. If you visit her again, she was unfortunately killed. And yeah, just wishes you good luck and all the best. Didn't think about that. Just noticed now. Talking about our lizard friend. So yeah, she doesn't make it, unfortunately. I mean, makes sense. Very powerful sorcerer. Burning ship remains on the coast. That gives me Baldur's Gate vibes. I want to get to that chest. Go. Strange new lands, but priorities first. Loot. Seem like this. This is all out of bounds. Yeah. This is another very cool place. Lots of cool things to discover. And I'm pretty excited about Sebille's quest. First waypoint. Which is interesting, because I mean in the beginning that was one of Brachus Rex's pillars, I guess. Lots of perched corpses all around. Well, Magisters. Do we want to go first? Should we just go... I think straight ahead is no option. Could go right, or well, down, or up. Let's go up. And let's see if those corpses have something. Some grenades.
These bodies have been purged.
Poor guys.
Who could have done this?
I suspect we shall soon find out.
But like, at least this is a dead Magister. Curious. But I mean, we also do know that the Magisters are working together with the Black Ring people. Which is also weird enough. Take it.
A Magister, dead on the beach.
What a surprise.
How
Society
unfortunate.
doesn't suit them, does it?
Into the wilderness. Huh? What?
You need a bath.
What did Sebille say? It doesn't say so. Wasn't really sure if she said like she spotted something, but I don't think so. I don't see anything. To the left we have some Black Ring people. Let's go up here, because I see a friendly marker at least. Can we even go out here? We can.
Hall of Echoes, comrade.
Ooh, Dolores.
Quick as a flash, the Magister has an arrow notched on his raised bow. He falters. A glimmer of recognition crosses his face, followed a moment later by a wry smile.
My Fort Joy Savior. I never thought I'd clap eyes on you again.
Oh, it's the one in the room with the dogs, with the sauce dogs. We saved. Dolores. Nice.
You always seem to catch me at a low ebb, unfortunately. My troop was slaughtered by Black Ring. I'm the only survivor. What are you doing here?
You didn't really answer what you're doing here. And radio with the Magisters, of course. Should we just be honest? I mean, if someone is going to help us, it's him. You know, actually, I'm Godwoken. Somewhere on this island lies my destiny.
A skeptical eyebrow arches upwards.
Of course.
You, Godwoken? That seems unlikely. Never mind. There are more important matters at hand. Bishop Alexander and the others might still be out there. I need to find them. Let me stay by your side for now. You can count on my bow in any fights to come.
Interesting. Not only do we get a small companion, but Alexander's around here, and I'm quite sure that Ifan wants to have a word with him. Lavender frowns. Did you say Alexander is here?
He nods.
Uh-huh. See that exclamation mark? Oh, it's Fane's exclamation. Ah no, everyone.
I never thought I'd follow him.
How the heck
Not
did he
after Fort
survive?
Joy. But he won over us veterans, Magister and Paladin alike. He's like a different man, now that he's found the path to divinity.
Yeah. How did he win you over?
He broke free from Dallas and Vriedman's influence, and they tried to murder him for it. Them and their white magisters. Us loyalists had to stand by his side. The fracturing of the Divine Order, the Voidwoken crisis, multiple attempts on his life. He's let none of it deter him. Now Ascension is within sight at last.
I don't know about that. But yeah, sure, for the time being, come along and stay close.
He slings a quiver of arrows across his back and nods.
Eyes sharp.
Yeah, I don't really believe in this reformed Alexander.
You frown with surprise. Alexander vanished along with all the others when the Lady Vengeance breached the Hall of Echoes. You assumed he was dead.
I mean, I would talk to him. But well, Alexander's here, fighting against the agents of the void, it seems. Perhaps he's reformed, or perhaps not.
I've got questions for him, and he'd better have answers, or his second death will be even more painful than the first.
Cutting him down a second time will be even more satisfying than the first. And this time, it'll be permanent.
I mean, that bastard tried to kill us. He blames all the sorcerers. He was running Fort Joy and doing that horrible stuff. So, ugh. And that guy wants to become divine. The one was like, oh, it's so hard for me to kill all of you, but I do it for the best of you. Alexander,
Perhaps I have misjudged humans. Alexander seems as immortal as I.
Has as many lives as a cat, it seems. Let's see if he acts like one when cornered.
Oh, won't he be ever so happy to see us? This is going to be extra fun.
Yay! Fun, fun, fun. Okay. I don't really know where to go first. How about... go there to the Black Ring people down here. It's very easy to overlook things here, as usual, so we're just gonna put markers everywhere. Alexander's alive and changed. I do not believe Alexander's good now. Same. I wonder what he did to get the support of the paladins. But I guess we'll see. Hello, Black Ring people. It's just you two? That's nice. How about we use you for demonstration? I have this nice new skill. Here we go. That's kind of fun, isn't it? Damn it. And I mean, at least a decent amount of damage. So I think we can't complain. Gosh, look at that. Look at that physical armor. I don't think we do anything with physical damage. Okay. Fireball. And impalement. Such a nice combination. Cool. Just deleting my skills, as usual. Some things never change. I'm here on Winter Blast. Should we just do Hailstorm? Just cause we can. Nice. Well, fun.
Blackring. Could they?
Let's see how often we slip. Or...
the plot thinnens.
Hey, but I think it will be hard to enter this temple, because there's quite a lot of water.
Hard to fathom such magic, even when it's right before your eyes.
Portal magic. Reminds me of Hanak, our dear old lizard friend. And that looks an awful lot like a portal, doesn't it? I'd say let's look around here. What this structure is, and then we can go to the beach. Ultimate augmenter. Well, nice. Deactivated automaton. That looks a little bit like Eternal technology, doesn't it? Just a shade of blue. And also this combination of like grey stone, steel, and this blue inlay.
What strange contraptions are these?
Nothing inside. But it's interesting that we do have an own container icon. Stop selecting it. Yeah, of course I do every single gold piece. Or a Knight of Xantaza. That imp. Essential Engineering. Essential Engineering by Barty Cramp. Curious about automatons? And sure how to get the most out of these mechanical wonders? Then read one for Barty's tips, tricks, and tutelage. Step 1. Make it run. How? Why? With a phase capacitator, of course. More about those in Chapter 5. Suffice to say, an automaton cannot function without one. It's in the unlikely event an automaton should malfunction, rip the capacitator out before it can do any significant damage. This Act 3 beginning looks better than yesterday's Rogue Trader one. Oh yeah. Not hard though, I would say. It's way more promising and interesting. Still like lots of battles ahead of us. I also just want to explore everything. Oh, here's a shrine to Xantaza? Look at the pedestal.
An empty pedestal stands before you. From the ostentatious nature of the carvings upon it, you can tell it once used to hold something of great value.
What is missing here? Something valuable.
Reject with the pillar? Ah, just turn it off. More pushed corpses. Not a very welcoming place. The structures look really interesting, don't they? Here with battle. Places of battle and blood. Let's say let's go to the beach. And let's see who's conjuring this weird portal. Black Ring people, of course. How could it be different? West.
A hulking Black Ring captain glares at you with his one eye. The other one, a weeping socket surrounded by recent burn wounds.
You're no one of mine. You're not from headquarters either. Explain yourself, or I'll open you up and rip out an answer myself.
I mean, sooner or later we want to kill you, I guess. Maybe not immediately. Maybe we can position ourselves better if we can come inside.
His blade is inching out of its scabbard, even as he speaks.
And Lavender adopts Amara's tone. You speak through my thrall, and he's not to be interfered with.
Almira, apologies, mistress.
Nice.
I'd never have dreamed of questioning any thrall of yours.
Deception success.
He bows and gestures for you to pass.
And Lavender takes his leave. Neat. So we can just move around freely. Black Ring Portal Master. I wonder if we could just convince him to stop doing that. Probably not.
The conjurer pays you no heed. She has eyes only for the portal swirling ahead under her control. It hungrily consumes the sea upwards like a waterspout.
And that's where all this water's coming from, just from the ocean. Anything interesting here? Starfish. Really random fact, but push him in. I would have loved to do that! In BG3 I would have done that. Really random fact, starfish in German are just called, well, if you translate it, sea star. Kinda interesting. So similar, and yet so different. Alright, guess someone tried to camp outside. I'm not gonna take the starfish. Okay, so I think we need to kill this guy here, since he's paying us no heed. And then we have a whole beach to explore. Okay, how many enemies do we have? I actually don't see too many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not that... It's not that many, actually. Ah, you're coming closer to him. I'd love to have a good opening. I mean, we could just go with a thunderstorm. We'll just wait for him to come back. And maybe that's our opening then. Exactly is Dolores. Ah, just with us. That's physical armor, that's physical armor, that's magical armor, that's magical armor. Let's go. And thunderstorm. Here we go. I gotta say, I'm kinda disappointed. I think it's just not used to open a fight. Oh well. Well, let's rest. Let's resummon our wolf. And let's start with something a bit more I see. Here we go. Attitude minus. Attitude minus. Nice. Frozen and magical armor fully depleted, and you also got quite some stuff. Interesting. We finally have Huntsman with us, basically. Assassinate. Here we go. I wonder if he's joining the fight, but it seems like that. Would have been nice if the portal stopped. Oh well. Back to retreat. Let's go up here. Oh no, Huntsman could actually be fun. Yeah. I think I can't backstab you because you didn't turn around. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. Sacrifice. Glory is mine. Proceeds to cut herself. Well. I think we can go for daggers drawn. Nice, it's so much damage. Unfortunately, we still can't push you. That's your turn before mine, so let's go for the chicken claw. Here we go. What are you going to do, Defiler? Fortified chicken. How much armor is that? A lot. Damn it. Great, Lohse. That's all we got. It would have been lovely if he also was just frozen. Oh well. Ah, no. It is so annoying, the taunting, because you can't resist at all. It completely takes your control. Can't even do anything. And apparently taunted characters really enjoy charming. You're using flesh sacrifice.
I'm ready.
And that is so stupid to teleport the Pain Weaver away from Lohse after she used her teleportation ability. Ah well. It's basically auto battle now. Let's go for the chicken. Nice, so much damage. Wow, but it succeeded in turning around. I hate it. Okay. No backstabbing. Oh boy. That wasn't effective. Okay. Here we go. Splits attack. Target is too far for that. Splits attack. Come on, finish him. And the Black Ring people also really enjoy cursing for whatever reason. It's something that's very special to them. I don't know, they want to show off. You have no magical armor, you have no magical armor. Let's give Fane the extra turn. I mean, we lost all our souls anyway. Here.
I'll yield to now.
And extra turn. So let's turn on our charmed ally. Here we go. Nice. And we can also haste someone. How about hasting the Soul Wolf, who's frozen? Well, Not my smartest move. I don't think we actually need to buff the Soul Wolf. But here we go. Here we go. One more. What an accident. I'm sorry, my ally. Hate strike. Nice, but not enough, unfortunately. But now. Ah, that just works against enemies. Here we go. Right, Dolores, can you do the killing blow? Nice. Nice. And there goes the portal. Let's see if there's something nice with them. A little bit of mace. Nope. Purging wand, nope. Like mirror. Use.
The glass is black. At first. But then a sickly haze begins to form, like sand upon a pond. The haze shimmers and becomes a face. A one-faced stranger looking straight at you. You feel his hate, his avarice, his thirst for blood. God-woken blood. He does not speak, and yet he asks you who you are. You know the wrong answer will send this man, this sallow man, into a ferocious rage.
Interesting. But I mean, Elmira told us to stay away from him. But still, let's try if we can find out something. Lavender forces himself by power will to believe that he is Elmira's thrall. I kind of think he's reading our thoughts though.
He buys it. And in a moment, you know what he wants. Alexander's head, cut from his body and brought to the sallow man in his cave. And you know too what he's offering. Whatever you desire yourself to be. A new you, better than before. All your flaws gone forever.
Tempting.
Sallow turns away. You're done.
I wonder if he's also a demon or something, or just a very powerful human. Too much to carry. Sort by weight. Ooh, some leggings. Finesse. Let's just hand over some things to Lohse. Not in combat anymore. Nice, that was actually kinda easier than I expected. But so we can finally enter the temple, I think. Ah, the map doesn't update. Kinda sad. Let's say before we take a look around the beach, and then we can go back.